Promise, hello.
Hello, Mariana. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm enjoying sunshine.
Yeah, I see. I see. I love I love the beautiful speck you have on your face. It gives a different picture of you.
Yeah. Just of course, I'm kidding. Today we're having in St. Petersburg very rainy, very cold weather for June. It happens very seldom. But I would like to tell everybody that it's not time to be sad. It's time to enjoy sunshine. Let the sun shine in. Let the sun shine in. Sun shining. Sun shining. I promise, help me. Let the sun shine in.
Sun shining. Keep the
Let the
sun
sun,
shining.
the sun. Yes, I think that you don't need to keep the sun.
Share the
Oh,
brightness of the sun. Share the brightness of the sun.
the sun,
Share the
the
brightness of
bright
the sun.
of the
Share
sun,
the
the
brightness of the
brightness of the sun.
Yeah, yeah. You
So,
know,
really, today we are ready to play in the movie. Honestly,
yeah,
welcome.
yay!
So,
It's so,
what are we going
yeah,
to talk about today?
yeah. Today, let's look at faith and love. Faith and love. Love and
Yes,
faith.
yes, yes.
Love.
Love and faith, faith and love. Radio show, welcome, and with Annamaria and Promise, Annamaria Light and Promise Local Foundation. This is the radio show Wake Up. So, love and faith, faith and love.
Yes. Yeah. Faith. When we talk of faith, we are talking of
Faith,
F-A.
faith, faith and love.
Faith. We are looking at Faith. Because we don't want people to mistake it for faith as in circumstances or events. Fate. We are talking about faith as in the strong belief you have of yourself or of things around you, or of people, or of the supreme God. So you can't be in love without being patient, without being in faith, because it takes a belief to love, to love. It takes belief to love. Uh,
We
we
love.
have people who express strong mutual connection to the supreme God, supreme deity that they have not seen with their eyes, but then they have seen with their mind, and then they believe, and where they believe they tend to connect, have an unconditional bond or love towards that. you know so our world today tends to be going in disarray because people want to love from the place of empirical proofs, from the place of substantial evidence or evidences. But then it is not about that. It is about connecting with the soul. And to be able to connect with the soul, then the love itself must be able to stand the test of time, must be able to stand trial, stand storm, stand rejection, stand ostracization, stand all forms of tribulations, and it will stand all this from the place of faith, from the place of unbreakable belief, from the place of an unimaginable conviction that yes, this person or this thing that I love deserve my love not for what I stand to gain, but deserve my love just for loving sake.
Promise, you're so clever. You're so intelligent. I'm admiring what you're saying and your condition of your mind and soul and heart together. So, so wonderful, clever, amazing words. You are talking about. Yes, that's true. And I would like, or today I have a joking mood. I would like to say, if you don't have a faith, you will not have a face
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
have a face.
Yeah, I
Yes,
agree with you. I agree with you. If you don't have a faith, you will not have a face. That's good. That's good. I love that. What a beautiful rhyme. If you don't have a faith, you won't have a face. If you don't have a faith, you won't have a face.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
of course.
If you don't have a
Of
face,
course.
you won't have a face. So this is
Yeah.
our nature, our show. This is our basis to speak about serious things or with a simple jokes. Yes, this is life. The life is difficult sometimes and it's complicated, it's serious, but it isn't life if you don't joke on it because it needs the art of living, of combining seriousness and deepness with uh, simple attitude. Simple attitude. Sometimes if you feel that you get lost, just stop. Remember, well, I didn't watch the last episode with Annamaria and Promise. What are they talking about? And you may be inspired and uplifted because we are telling the truth. And it really works when you are lost in your thoughts, in your concepts. This is not love. This is not love. This is the blanket, dragging blanket to your side when you're too
Mm,
lost in your mind. But when
mhm,
you are aware of it, that you're dragging the blanket, you're trying to pull, not to pull, to push even the love to yourself. It's not love.
yep.
Love
Mhm,
is slightly pulling, sometimes maybe a little bit pushing, sometimes nudging, I would say, not pushing, but
mhm,
nudging.
mhm,
Yes, and this is the real love to art of living, to be serious, deep, and to intermingle everything with touch of joke, with sense of
mhm,
humor. This is
mhm.
real faith that will make your face feel such. Let's
Yeah, yeah,
start.
yeah. I'm trying to look at if you don't have faith, you can have a face. I'm trying to look at it. Let's look at it from this perspective. You wanna do what we call makeup. What you call makeup. You come with your natural face, and then you come with the pancake or whatever. You ladies, you have beautiful ways. All these tools used for painting your face, and then you come, then you have a mirror in front of you. You take something from the pancake.
Mhm.
You
Pancake.
know, You know, now at the end of all this adornment, all the painting, you now look at the mirror again. You see that you look more beautiful. You look more beautiful. And then the illustration comes from this point of view. You came with a face, and then you decorate the face and make it more beautiful than it was. This is what faith does to us. The essence of faith is to add more color to our lives. The essence of faith is to serve as a vehicle through which we get to the fulfillment of our destinies. If we lack
Yes.
faith, we cannot fulfill our purpose or purposes. It takes that strong belief, that strong will, that faith, that belief that lacks scientific justification, that belief that lacks empirical proofs for us to thrive and get to what we want and get the results we have mentally pictured for ourselves. There's a saying, you can never feature in a future you never pictured. Faith helps us to picture mentally before we get it physically. And now,
Yes.
yeah, faith that helps us to picture mentally before we get to actualize it physically equally put us in that place of cheerfulness and gratitude all the time, which are the things the people around us need for them to be comfortable with us.
Mhm. Yes.
If we are not cheerful and grateful, it will be difficult to radiate an energy that attracts other people and make them relax and comfortable around you.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember this. If you have a face, you will be lighter for other people, for your family, for your dearest ones, because when you don't have a face, you will be a burden to
Yeah.
everybody, for yourself and for everybody. Think about not only yourself, but about your dearest ones. Bring more joy, bring more lightness. Of course, you can be yourself sometimes, but most of the time. This is
Mhm.
gratitude, and gratitude goes in line with faith and cheerfulness and real joy. And
Yeah, imagine.
this is
Yeah,
not put advantage on you. You won't deserve love by this. You won't have love by this. This means uh, warmth, cheerfulness, joy. With only such vibrations, you will have everything in your life.
yeah, of course. I really, 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 really connect with everything you said. And, you know, a person of faith is a person of gratitude. And a person of gratitude is a person that attains altitude. And a person whose gratitude is an attitude, has what it takes to attain an altitude that is beyond
Good for
the
us.
more. Yeah, you have when gratitude is your attitude, when gratitude is your attitude, you are going to attain an altitude that is beyond the imaginations of multitude.
Beautiful. I love that. Poetism, poetic lyricism, of your style. I have always
Yes,
loved it. Wonderful.
thank you. Thank you. Where gratitude, I repeat it again, where gratitude is your attitude, you will attain an altitude that is beyond the imaginations of multitudes.
Like a song. Yes, song wise, song of wisdom. Yes. So thank you, Promise, very much. Very uplifting, very inspiring evening today. And let's meet again next week.
All right, fans all over the world, we leave you with this. When your gratitude is your attitude, you will attain an altitude that is beyond the imaginations of multitudes. You get that?
Yeah, sunshine. Wear sometimes pink glasses.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Promise. Good luck.
Thank you.